Most of the stuff I hear in my head is pretty melancholy. But it all has like a tinge, it all has a silver lining. It's like hopeful, sad music, if you will. You know, it's like, oh, shit sucks, but it's gonna be okay. Like, that's kind of how I feel, the vibe I have when I mess around on a keyboard. It's just what comes out. I have hard time writing tunes in major keys. You know, it's usually pretty dark stuff, but it's just what I hear. It's what I hear in my head. The sounds I use I try to take everything externally. Like, I'll use a preset if I think it sounds good and I can tweak it the way I want to tweak it, but pretty much everything I use is outsourced. And I find that when your resources are limited, like, you find more ways to utilize what you have, you know? So you don't need a $600 mic. You don't need the newest hot compressor. You just need to be willing to, like, be open to imperfection. Lineage has, for me, it's a very personal album. On a slightly deeper note, I'm not gonna get too into it, but I'm of Japanese descent, my mother's side of the family. Being in California right now, I'm sure you are all aware of the Japanese internment during World War II. My grandmother, my grandfather, everyone, they experienced this. They were in the internment camps. And as a result, I feel my family suppressed their Japaneseness afterwards. It's an issue for me that I'm half Japanese and I can't speak the language. I could if I invested the time in high school or something like that, but my grandmother, my mother, they wouldn't speak it to me. You know, the artwork, I don't know if you're familiar with the artwork, but the cover is a picture of my family's house in Hiroshima from 1916, I believe. And Shigeto, my great-great-grandfather, is in the picture. You know, and then on the back is a picture of Shigeto taken in the internment camp. So it's extremely personal. Integrating my Japanese culture in my music is my way of dealing with it, my way of paying homage to it, paying respect to it, letting my grandma know that I'm affected by it, that I respect it, and that I care about it, and that this is what I'm doing and this is my vessel to speak to you, kind of thing.